Hello everyone, Sarah, hello, how did you sleep? I hope you got enough sleep. Happy Sunday. Caveman, welcome in. So, we're gonna have a long 10-hour stream today to celebrate our 1k followers. We'll start with the run we were playing yesterday, just to get into it a little bit. We ended in a really chaotic spot, still searching coastal. At least when I finish that, then we'll probably jump into some TTI. We'll have some fun with that. Maybe do some words on stream. We shall see. So we got about an hour or two until sunrise still. What can we do? Found a bunch of crap. I guess Quonset is a good enough base. We're just gonna drop all this junk here. Oh man, I'm down to 0.3 liters. What can I use? Should I use the jerry can? Let's use the jerry can. It's 0.71, so in theory we can use all of this oil. And it should be almost empty. We can leave the empty jerry can here. Yeah. That's good. That's good. And that works out. Oh man, I've been sleeping on this chips the whole night. Look at that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You haven't been here for a while. It's nice to see that I'm still streaming. Oh yeah, still going. And we just reached 1k followers the last week, so we're gonna have a long special stream today. We'll switch to the current version in a couple hours. We'll do some PTI mod. So you guys will get a chance to kill me in TLD. Last time, quite a few people were successful, so I don't expect it to be any different today. And I have good news for Sarah. It looks like the Steam redeem is working on the patch I was testing. Some of the stuff is broken because the mod was not updated for a couple updates, but it looks like it's still in a pretty good shape. Most of the redeems were working when I was testing them during the week. So it should be some good fun. But yeah, we ended kind of in the middle of exploring coastal yesterday. I had to end pretty much exactly at 8. I was just busy. It's a busy week, busy weekend for me overall. So before I forget what I was doing here, I really want to address this. I want to make sure the entire coastal at the very least is searched. That's our goal. I still remember losing an arrow. That's the thing that's the most important. I need to find that arrow, that wolf that ran away. Probably somewhere near Jackrabbit. We'll go check that out. And I really should prioritize getting to Blickinlet ASAP because we are still well ahead the temperature curve with double barcodes, like day 26 or something. So this is like the best time ever to go to Blickinlet. Alright, let's drop some stuff off. Do I have any saplings? No, but I have a fresh hide that I forgot to drop before sleeping. That sucks. Should have dropped it before going to sleep. Store this, and I don't know, we'll store the rest in here somewhere. Anything we don't need. Anything we don't want to carry. I don't even remember where I found this pack of matches, but I don't think it was... I think it was the guaranteed one, yeah. We should still have one guaranteed pack of matches somewhere in the region. And yeah, we searched the Aura Mine. We got the Invisible Go energy drink. That's kind of cool, but sadly we didn't get a snow pan, so a little unlucky there. And I think the rest can go on the ground. Anything that decays I don't want to carry on me. And also the wood, that's just way too heavy. Drop most of the coal. Skill book. Maybe store the sticks, the cloth. What else do we get? This, some clothing. We got 1.5 kilos. Definitely some spares. This thing. Oh yeah, and we got a fisherman's sweater as well. That's a very nice find. Let's drop all this meat. I guess I can eat the peaches, since the peaches will probably be added to the trader. So I'm just gonna eat those. We're gonna carry them around. Oh man, only 14% torch. That's actually not very nice. Oh yeah, in theory we could also use marine flares instead of matches. That is kind of a nice balance in between. Just using marine flares for fire starters instead of matches. We could have done that. We already started using matches on this run, so whatever. But maybe I could try that in the future. If I don't want to be slowed down by maglons only, by the RNG. Because marine flares are also renewable. It's actually great weather. Oh, that's a bird. Okay. I thought it was bugged wolf after an aura. We had an aura overnight, I think, right? We were in the aura mine, so had to be. I'm gonna still take a nap. Still a little bit cold. But it's just one arrow down like that. I mean, it's pretty solid weather. How heavy are we? 26. Not too bad. Let's sleep 1 hour and move out. Oh man, of course the weather has to get worse the moment we want to go. Classic TLD. There's totally a wolf, I can see you. I can see you. I swear this wolf is not a thing. The current patch. Pause while I refresh. No, he just gave up. Okay. I'll take it. Do I want to take the raw meat with me as well? I kind of don't want to leave it in here in the middle of nowhere. We can actually carry 13 kilos, so let's take all of this. Definitely pick this up for extra cooking points, since we only get it once the meat is picked up. Want to get that cooking as close to level 5 as possible. We're still just level 3. Now for the arrow, where is that wolf? We need to find it ASAP, because after a couple days it's just gonna despawn, so ideally we just find it today. He ran this way, but yeah, I still see that little black pixel right there. I'm hoping that's him. I'll be searching this. Oh, this hut actually has door. That's kind of nice RNG. Because this is a pretty good hut, pretty close to Misanthropes. Gonna be useful once we update to the trader patch. I still prefer the other hut that's like between Quonset and Misanthropes, but I mean, this is also a nice one. Ah, this is the old beach coming. Old beach coming. That feels so weird. This stuff is not going to respawn for probably the next 20 days. Now let me see. Is the arrow here? Is this the dead wolf that we saw?
Can't feel my hands.
Oh yeah, that's him. Okay. So that's our lost arrow. Because we're gonna warm up inside Jackrabbits. Don't think I need to really harvest this wolf.
Too cold to think.
Nothing we want from him. Ooh, a free piece of clothing. That's actually a great find. We should probably fix up our fisherman's sweater ASAP. And we have some time to spare here. So we can both nap and mend. Girl, it's cool. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Okay, as expected, pretty much everything here is empty. I am going to drop all the meat outside. I don't want it decaying. We are still low cooking, so food poisoning is something to be worried about. And oh,
Thank
there we go. We
goodness.
actually found a hammer in here. I brought my own hammer that I dropped. I don't even know where anymore. We can leave this hammer in here. Like I'm just gonna bring it to Quonset or something. That's gonna be fine. Do 2 hours? What's the 2 hours? I need to get warmer. I need that snowfall to stop. Perfect. Looks like it's not a blizzard. So we can maybe do the mending later. I mean, we're probably not gonna be cold if it's not windy. Let's peek outside. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're actually warm already. Hell yeah. This is good. So, let's grab the memento. That wolf is... Oh, he can already smell me. We're gonna avoid him though. He's not gonna even see us. We're gonna sneak past. Ah, Rip Bunny. Tom took the hit for us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Thank you for the bits, Krolitsku. Look at this funny stick floating in the air. Interesting spawn. I'll be taking that. Magic stick. Is that a bandage? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be taking that. It looks like... Wow. The... I think the thin ice got worse when they
heavy.
updated the beachcombing thing. Like, I don't remember being able to come that close to the coast. Kind of nice. Do we just drop everything here? Do I carry the smelly meat? Let's leave it here. I think it's fine. We can come back here later. But I've been leaving these little caches of loot everywhere. It's not very good. I want to take as much of it with me, mostly towards Quonset. So that car has a memento. We'll check it out very soon. I'm gonna check maybe this area, how these hills, they can sometimes have nice stuff. I know there's a fire striker spawn, but that's not lootable one, I believe. Either way, it might be worth checking. I can hear some crows, maybe we got a corpse here, maybe some other surprises. Then we grab the memento. Which side first? I think this is the corpse and this is like a deer carcass. Yeah, not much here but feathers. One feather actually. Only one feather, but I mean, feathers will be useful. Feathers are always worth picking up. Alright. What do we got here? Nothing. There's the corpse. Yeah, this guy has Far Striker next to him sometimes. Not on this loot table. I think that's it. Let's grab the memento. And that's it for coastal mementos. There's only 2. Nothing too special in them. I think we can get an energy drink or energy bar or something. I mean, that's kind of cool. As a little trophy. And there's the matches. Yeah, this is the guaranteed matches pack. You can spawn in 4 different spots, but I've been looking for you and also this. So we got an extra pack. Maybe we'll carry it, maybe not. I don't know. We could just start using those flares. Like flares are. I don't really use marine flares much anyway. Pretty easy to beach comfort. Can be bought from trader too. And I hear Mr. Bear. Should we kill Bear? 50%. Do we do a quick bear dance? Take his hide. Maybe some guts. Scratch Cat, welcome in. Do you know all the loot tables by heart or do you look stuff up? Neither. I mean, I will look stuff up if I need it. It kind of depends on the run. On a long run like this, I prefer to be surprised. At some point, you will remember, like, part of the loot tables, right? But they are a bit too complicated to remember completely. I know the second loot table the best because that's the one I play the most. But now I'm playing on the first loot table and I don't really know that one very well. So, oops. We did start in HRV, which makes things easier on Loper, because in HRV there's no such thing as loot tables. The loot is always the same, which makes it very, very easy to get all you need. You can always get a hammer, hex, or bedroll there. Should I bring him closer? I don't know, this is kind of a crappy place to dance. I'm a little spooked. Don't want to start by getting mauled by a bear, but I mean, let's do it. We can sprint, right? No sprains, nothing. Let's do this. Mr. Bear. Taking my time. Okay, I mean, I guess I could have just killed him without this elaborate dance and everything. There's the arrow that broke. Okay, we won't be processing most of the bear. I really just want to take the hide and go. We want to stay quick. Loopy, welcome in. And Sarah, welcome back. Welcome back. And Timam just came over as I started. What a timing. Did she also come for the celebration? Welcome in, Antimam. Yeah, I was just saying that you'll be pleased to hear, Sarah. I guess you didn't hear me. We will do the TTI, but it looks like the Steam Redeem works. So it was broken when we tried it last time, but I was testing it and it does work again for some reason, so you'll be able to use the Steam redeem to tell her we're celebrating. Quick. Aussie, welcome in. Happy Sunday. It was quick and pretty, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like killing bears this way. It's not necessarily the best way. There are better ways, you know, lured into a nice spot like fishing hut or near a fire at least, inside a cave. That is very nice because you can process him in a warm spot. But I mean, we're still warm anyway, and yeah, we have a lot of places to explore, so I'm not going to process him regardless. I just want to grab the hide. That's the most valuable part of the bear. She brought ice cream. Oh, hell yeah. What kind?
This stuff will come in handy.
There's a hook, not much else. We already got the hammer and matches, which are... They can both spawn near this workbench, but we already got both. I remember rope spawn in here sometimes. Should we check for a rope? Oh, there it is, Sarah! We found a rope! I'm not sure why there's a rope spawn in Coastal anyway. I think there's one rope climb somewhere on the other side of the map, right? We'll just leave it here for now. It's gonna weigh us down a little bit. TTI when? In a couple hours. We're gonna wait until more people pour in. It's more fun the more people there are. So it's more of a chaos, you know. But yeah, we'll do this for an hour or two. And then we do a TTI round. We can do some words on stream. We can. I added a Pictionary redeem as well. I'm horrible at drawing, but like, why not? Just to have some fun. Just a special one-time opportunity to see me draw something no one will recognize. We'll be doing that for 3 hours anyway, until someone guesses it anyway, because I will probably not draw anything even remotely recognizable. Planchakula Hydro Shot, welcome in. Alright, time to grab our mementos. This bear is dead, so there should not be anything too dangerous in the area. I don't think there's even any wolves on this patch. I don't remember. Like, we just got deer. Steam redeem. Indeed, indeed. It'll be some nice chaos. I always think about rebalancing the TTI, you know, add some cooldowns, add some channel point costs, so that it's more balanced, but I guess the chaos is just... it's just sort of working out. I'm thinking of maybe spawning caffeine pills when we start TTI. It can kind of help, because the downside of using the Steam redeem is that it exhausts me, right? And that really kills any chance I have fighting back when I'm like in the open and someone spawns a bear. It's not like you can just dance him. But with caffeine pills, it could work out. Anything else in this area? Usually I find a little bit more than one empty backpack, but okay. Not why we're here anyway. Why pairing this thing with a fatigue bonus is crucial. Yeah, I think the fatigue bonus doesn't work. Actually, wait, I noted it down. So things that didn't work was bleeding, status harm, status help, drop item, drop pants, and affliction cure. So those don't work, yeah. It doesn't, yeah, it was broken. I can try and enable it, but it didn't work when I tested it. I don't know, maybe it can be a little unreliable. Affliction Cure doesn't work either, yeah, but I mean, it's the point is trying to kill the streamer, right? So it'll be up to me to cure the afflictions. You just got stabbed. No, come on, focus on the nice stuff, right? The stim reading works. That did not work the last time. There's our loose tree bark with the invisible ammo, and yeah, that's about it. The rest is just some generic stuff. You would feel bad trying to kill me. It's all for fun. But it's nice when there's some balance, you know, when people spam the good redeems and the bad redeems. It's the perfect chaos. Since there's a Becky behind here. Not this time. Okay, got the mementos, so let's just grab whatever we left here yesterday. We were rushing to the Aura mine because the Aura just started and I wanted to use it. Let's take all this coal as well. I'm not gonna bother with the kettles. I think we are hungry, but we have some cooked meat here. We left some cooked moose we brought over from Mystery Lake. Time to pick it up. Then we just have to loot the other memento by Quonset. Yeah, we're basically gonna go back to Quonset, just picking up as much stuff as possible, but we are a little heavy. Yeah. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to carry. You remember last time BB-8 was turning off the lights and you kept turning them back on? It was so fun, yeah. I remember BB-8 trying to redeem revolvers over and over. Because she knows I don't like shooting things with a revolver because it has less damage. That was evil. I wish there was a grace period. That's really probably the most important thing that's missing from the mod. Like, not being able to redeem the first 10 minutes, for example, right? Just let me spawn, loot some things, and then the chaos starts. But you can't do that, and you cannot turn the mod on and off, I think, because then it sort of breaks the redeems. At least when I tried it, it didn't really work. So we just have to turn it on right away. I guess you can force turn off the redeems themselves on Twitch, but yeah, like, I'm not sure if that wouldn't mess something up. Probably best not to meddle once the run starts. She gave me like 900 guns and I was just yelling, why am I heavy? Why am I heavy? Yeah, like being heavy and being exhausted were basically the biggest ground killers, right? Because you cannot defend yourself effectively against wildlife. It's worse than not having a weapon or something, because then you can at least sort of use the terrain or whatever. But if you're heavy or encumbered, you're just gonna die. That was basically what killed the run. So it was too easy to kill me with that. Also the afflictions, I think we eventually turned them off because they sort of slow the whole thing down, right? I don't know, we can turn them on and then again we'll see what we'll see how it works out. Because, you know, if you get like food poisoning, I have to just go and make a tea and sleep for 10 hours and stay inside. Not much else happens during the period. Where is your banana? Your banana got revoked. No, there it is. I can see it. I can see it. Changed. Yeah, I can't remember if you had it yesterday or not. Honestly, don't remember. Did I store anything in here? Other than the meat outside? I think I did in the other... in the other trailer. The one slightly further down. We really were not very good with loot organization here. But I guess it's just meat. Okay, time to eat anyway. We are pretty hungry. I'm gonna gobble up these moose. This is all large steaks anyway. Let's eat at least one. Drink some water. Moving. Looks nice with the stars. The banana. Yeah. It's a golden banana. With a golden star. Listening in for wolfies. Okay, this is too steep. Let's go this way a little longer. Down to the other trailer. Oh yeah, this is the smaller steak we left here. Let's eat that. Still a little bit hungry. Take all of this. We're a little encumbered, but whatever. Okay, stored. Oof, 8 kilos. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. I'm gonna take all of this on me, but we cannot carry all of this. We will want to go this way towards Blick Inlet, regardless. Sort of. Well, this is a little inconvenience, but you know what? I'm gonna carry it to the fishing villages or something. It's not that much farther. I think we can make it over there. Then sort out the loot. Oh, it's already evening. Oh man, the time flies. Can't really tell when it's this foggy. I thought it was like noon. How did we get to evening? I slept like 2 hours in Jackrabbit. It was like 10 or 11 a.m. Your crows are being super funny today. Ooh. Make sure to save all those crow feathers for the trader. Yeah, Loopy set up a crow farm. Okay, there we go. Wasn't too far. I got a little lost there in this dense fog. It's hard to see where you're going in such weather. But hey, at least no wind. I'm not gonna complain. Much better than a blizzard, that's for sure. You shut up. Stop barking at me. Very cute.
Bash, 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 Aisha. Ash, congrats about 1,000 followers on Twitch. Man, let's fucking go. Yeah, ein. Yantas.
Wait, is that it? Is that it?
Greetings
There we
from
go.
Tonzens, Zand, Zazaza,
There we go.
Asa,
I never know when it ends, so I'm still waiting. Tonza, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Thank you, thank you. You love to have a garden to feed crows and they could bring you shinies. You would love a garden in general, right? It's over now. Yeah, like I saw the text. I was waiting for the final part and it was just like so quiet. Very unpredictable, that GLaDOS, for sure. Macker, hey you. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Let's drop all the stuff we don't need here. I don't need 2 hammers. I actually don't need either hammer right now. Let's just drop them. That's 4 freaking kilos. I could fix these arrows, but we can always do that later. We're gonna go to Quonset and back anyway. We're probably gonna spend the night in Quonset. Tools. I'm gonna keep those on me just in case we need to repair these already. What else do we got here? Let's go by category. That birch we can also process. I'm gonna maybe keep the matches. Let's keep them. Let's keep them. Let's store the sticks. Okay. I'll drop the coal outside probably. Coal is warm, right? So it can freeze outside. It can take care of itself. It's all good. You would love a garden in general. Your tomatoes are coming along so nicely. Started from seed. You will definitely be growing from seed next year as well. Nice. 50 tomatoes growing already on your dwarf plants. Nice, nice. Gardening 5 right there. Let's leave this behind. What else? I kind of want to carry most of these. I guess we can drop the whetstone. We don't need a spare one. And metal. Let's leave the metal here. Cloth. I can sort of keep the cloth on me. And the feathers. Let's just go. That's probably it. Weather improved. I want to bring the rope with me on this side of the map as well, so let's do that. Should I drop this? Let's drop this. I don't want anything sketchy following me. Don't want no dangless wolf sneaking up on me. We had enough experience with those. in the open. I am all
Pack is
relaxed.
getting kind of heavy.
I'm all relaxed. There's the damn glass. Yes. Yes. Horrible memory. Feels so weird to not see gloves on while having the bow ready. Feel nostalgic. Yeah, it's so strange, and especially now with wildlife refresh, this old spawn constellation also feels kind of fresh because you start to forget, you know, you start to sort of forget where the wolves were. It's gonna feel even weirder the longer we play. Ooh, a battery. Hell yeah. I'll just leave it here. I think. We can't really afford to carry it, it's just too heavy. I see a bookie. A skill bookie.
Someone's stash.
We can probably eat one of these, right? Almost. We are 3 calories away from being able to eat it. Yeah, let's leave this battery here, maybe in a more visible spot, like more in the snow. I know I'm not gonna remember it anyway. I could note it down, I guess. Do I want to note it down? Let's note it down.
Might have to drop some gear.
Tooth car? Tooth cat? Oh no. Yeah, this is totally gonna make sense 1 month from now. Tooth car. I guess it is near the tooth, so... When you need to move from a city to go to a beautiful beach, that's the life. That's the life. That sounds great. Okay, time to eat. I was thinking of popping over to PV, but I'm not sure if I want to do it right now. Or if we can do it later. I really want to go to Bleak Inlet ASAP. Because it's only gonna get colder, right? Bleak Inlet ain't getting any warmer on this run. But since it's like day 27, we only get like half of the penalty. So it's still 10 degrees warmer than usual, and we are plus 28 with our bear coats. That's... Oh, come on. Why are you in my way, dude? I kind of don't want to waste my arrows, but we are encumbered. I mean, hold on, where's the nearest? No, we're gonna go around. Or... we could scare him off in here. Nah, we're gonna smell anyway. They're gonna keep coming. Let's not bother dealing with him. As long as it doesn't charge. Volcanoes are cool. Well, no. Volcanoes are very, very hot, usually. But yeah, they can be nice to visit. I guess it's... the cooler the volcano is, the better, right? You probably don't want the volcano to be too hot. That's kind of a sign you don't want to be visiting around the time. Yeah, I prefer cool volcanoes for sure. But I don't know, I don't think I've ever been to a volcano, now that I think about it. I don't really remember. Not that many volcanoes around in Central Europe, right? But Italy has a crap ton of them. Italy, Greece. That's a volcano hotbed. Got it first try. Quote 65. Nice. Nice, Sarah. Modding 5. You live near an extinct volcano, so that one is cool. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, cool. Cool volcanoes are nice. Cool volcanoes are cool. Oh, we've already been here. It's probably gonna smell me soon. I do have smell on me. There we go. Is he gonna follow the deer maybe? That would be really nice of him. No, he's running too far. I don't know what the largest volcano in Europe or whatever is, or like the most famous one. I mean, the one near Naples is like the typical volcano to see, right? I think that one is pretty famous. Etna, yes, yes. Vesuvius and Etna, yes. I am horrible with names, right? So I absolutely could not remember their names. But yeah, that's the ones I meant. There's a wolf sneaking up on us. Oh. Gotta be really careful around here. Look at these hungry wolves. Did not expect him to charge me. I thought I could maneuver around him. Good warm-up for TTI. Volcanoes were a special interest when you were a child, really? So give us some fun facts about volcanoes if you still remember. I wanna hear more. I'm gonna check the quality tools around here. Sometimes there's quality tools hidden in here, I think. I don't see any. Ooh! 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 I heard him. Oh man. Okay, we were a second away from getting mauled. Okay, and we're not going outside there. And not anytime soon, until the wolves move or something. Ones in Iceland are hard to pronounce though. You think Helga can say their names right? Yeah, Icelandic is very... Lots of Y's that they pronounce like or something, right? I'm no expert on Icelandic. But it's sort of how I imagine. It's some or something. I'm not sure if that's an Icelandic word. Was probably close enough. Welsh is even harder though. I don't think there's any Welsh volcanoes though. Can I do this? 45 minutes? Is it gonna be too dark? Let's try. I'm probably gonna get stopped. This is really pushing it. No, there we go. We fixed one arrows. One arrow. One arrows. Please let me in here. I'm going to probably sleep. Definitely don't want to go outside with that wolf being there now. Maybe we'll get an aurora. I'm just gonna do like a 3-hour nap. Would be nice to be able to craft and whatnot overnight. There's a lot of volcanoes around tectonic plate collisions, and our special interest was earthquakes. They are sort of related, right? Those happen around tectonic plates as well. Yeah. What is the biggest volcano? Do you know that? In the world. Big, big volcano. Which is the big, big one? Our barrel. Oh man, I got lost. Do another 3 hours. Active or non-active? Both. Largest active and largest overall. I'm guessing the non-active ones are larger, right? Yellowstone. Yellowstone, one of the biggest ones. Or on Hawaii. Manua. Ooh. Yeah, kind of crazy. Hawaii is beautiful, but like, you know, living under a volcano, that sounds spooky. One super volcano in Africa. Where is it? Let me guess. Probably like Madagascar or something. Probably not in Sahara, right? It'll be pretty strange. If you're seeing a volcano in Sahara, you're probably having a near-death experience. that doesn't sound right. Schmooches pavement. There we go. I bet you're saving up thousands of points for a smooch attack again. Oh, we have 2 hours left and nothing to do. What am I supposed to do? We can't craft now. Maybe we can move towards... Move towards the fishing villages now. We could probably do that. We could probably manage. Anything we'll leave behind. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got 40 birch bark. We can just process that. I've been putting that away for a while. Pretty poor right now. Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there. You know it's gonna happen at some point. Okay. Okay. Almost 2 hours of preparing birch bark. And this is increasing our repair skill on this patch for some weird reason. Almost sunrise. Hey, I didn't get any repair skill for that. I feel scammed. In Ethiopia. Oh, interesting, interesting. Yeah, I have not seen a single volcano in my life, I think. Maybe I need to change it one day. Where's the plate shirt? Give me the plate shirt. Let's break it down. After that, it should be sunrise. We just get some more cloth. Oh, that's a blizzard. Alright. We'll be stuck here for a while. We can read the book. That's why we're clearing the skill books. Or when we're stuck inside. Guess it's all good. We can handle this. Let's do 2 hours. Can at least see. Volcano, no thanks. I mean, you could visit an inactive one, right? You should be relatively safe visiting that. You've lived between a volcano and a super volcano for most of your life. Yeah, like Naples. Crazy how big of a settlement it is, right under a volcano. I guess all that volcanic ash, it's good for farming, right? Once it settles down. So people just resettle it anyway. For all those eruptions, but I don't know. I would, you know, if I was in the market for a house or an apartment, buying property, I don't know if I'd want to invest in one near a potentially active volcano, even if it's like a very low chance that it erupts in my life. I don't know. Kind of spooky. I think one of your favorites to read about was Toba volcano eruption in Indonesia. Why was that? volcanic winter for like 10 years or something, massively freaking up things for him. 10 years? I never heard about it. I heard about like 1 year being like particularly cold and bad for crops. I don't know, like 18th or 19th century. 10 years is insane. Yeah, like imagine how much that would screw up even today with all the technology. Would make things a lot worse. And back then, it was weird to think that somebody has never seen one. Well, yeah. It's kind of like when it snows, right? When it snows in the winter. And there's people who never ever see snow when they live in warmer climates. I think I just want to eat the canned peaches. We're fine with it. We're gonna eat these. 80, oh, okay, that was 80k. That was, yeah, a little bit before my time. A little bit. That was not even back in my day, that was back before my day. Let's leave this. This is useless. As light as it is, I have no reason to carry it. I really wish we could make a new bow. 44% going to Bleak Inlet, Timberwolf Land. I don't like that, but we don't have any cured maples in this area, so I don't think we can do much about it. I have to roll with it. I'll store most. Let's do some mending first. I think it's time to mend because of this weather anyway. Coal. Do I leave coal here? We kind of need it in Bleak Inlet, so I don't want to drop too much. We'll leave like 4, but I'm gonna take like 10. There's not too much coal in Bleak, and we'll probably be cold at some point visiting it. So yeah. Killing some bunnies would be nice. 89%. I'm gonna have to start curing some hides. This needs mending for sure. It's a whole hour, and we're actually almost out of our sewing kit. So yeah, great. 2 failures, and we're down to 8%. Just what I needed right now. Come on. 3rd time's the charm, but yeah, sewing kit is ruined. So we have. I don't think I have a spare one here. I dropped one somewhere. I think it was in Mystery Lake. No sewing kit here, right? No sewing kit on my little pile of tools. No sewing kit here. We have hook, but we don't have a line. We need to cure some guts, maybe. Yeah, there's some other cabins, like 6, but it might not be enough for us, so I'll bring some in to Bleak Inlet as well. 10 is a fair amount. There's not too much. I might leave this. I'm actually gonna take the cooking book. That is much more useful for us right now. Sewing is not gonna help us much early game. Like, we're just gonna fail anyway, so whatever. And I guess that's it. Did I fix all the arrows? We have 8. That sounds good. So I may as well store these. And we go, I think. Let's go. Let's go. The blizzard stopped, and there's still the memento we need to loot. I think it was at the time humans dropped to 1300 living. Really, that few? I mean, I'm not sure I would trust that stat if it was 80k years ago, right? There probably weren't too many people keeping track. Too many people were busy dancing around fires and doing cave art, and not so many doing bookkeeping, I guess. But I guess it's an estimate, right? That's scary low. Before my day, like Stone Age. Well, yeah, 80k years ago is a little bit before my day, just a bit though. I was born a little bit after. I think right after the volcano fell down.
I think I can use this.
Going there through ravine. Yeah, we're gonna go through ravine. I wanna check the bottom part of the ravine for fresh leather. Exams are close. Alright, alright. Good luck with the exams. Volcanoes can spew so much ash and gas into the spheres that it blocks. Yeah. I mean, it happened with the Icelandic volcano like a decade back, right? There was the... Okay, there was the Icelandic volcano. It didn't exactly cause the cold age. Oh my god, I forgot how it's called. Ice age. But I think the winter was colder and it stopped flights for a couple days, right? Or something like that. I think I remember that happening. Yeah, flight delays. Yeah, like the planes were not allowed up for a bit. So that was still a minor eruption compared to some of those, but it was, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go check the cache. I guess let's check the cache now before I get distracted again and forget. Then we drop whatever we found. We should find a tackle, coffee, energy drink, I think. So the tackle we can actually take with us, right? We just got done with our doing kit. The tackles are slower, but they're also lighter, so it's not bad. There's the cache.
Thank you.
Energy drink, energy bar, tackles, and coffee. That's a pretty generous cache. Oh, Prepper's cache. There's no Prepper's caches on this patch. This is before Prepper's caches. They got added in the second DLC. So on this update, they still removed the old caches. Because otherwise, I guess they wouldn't be able to remove them from existing save files. So there is no caches at all. ...2010 when air travel in Northern Europe had to be stopped. Oh, it was 2010? That far back? I thought it was like 2014 or 15 or something. Yeah, back in time, we're playing the old patch. That's why we got the energy drink and energy bar, right? Those are not usually allowed. I'm gonna put them a little bit farther away. They are special. So the MRE, they're all special food items. I can technically use the coffee. Like, coffee is renewable now, right? It's not a big deal, but usually I just don't do it anyway. So what else do we want to drop before we leave? The mittens, maybe, as clothing. Let's not waste time breaking it down now. It's time to go while the weather's good. This, another energy drink. We actually found 2 on this round. That's quite lucky. They are pretty rare. And yeah, that's it. We are done with Coastal, other than Cinder Hill's mine, which we'll do later. Let's grab the meat we left by the fishing hut, go to the fishing villages, and from there we enter the ravine. I have to make some extra water, but let's hope the weather lasts. And yeah, before we leave to Blickenland, I mean, we could switch to TTI maybe. I'm not sure if it's time. We might do it, since I did all the stuff that was sort of chaotic about Coastal. The state we left it in yesterday. Remember, people were so mad at Iceland as if it was their fault. Helga sneezed too hard, yeah. A couple of years ago, Helga and you were on Discord call and they were just chatting. Suddenly she stopped talking and was like, "Oh, I just felt something, that was weird. I think it was my chair." Yeah, that was an earthquake. I was expecting volcano, but yeah. There's a lot of small earthquakes like that. I also experienced an earthquake, and it was similar. Like, we weren't sure it was an earthquake, it was just a couple seconds, the furniture shook for a bit. Thought it was just some weird tremor or whatever. I was still a kid back then. Not many earthquakes around here though, so that was literally the only one I experienced. It was super quick. Japan gets a lot. Yeah, Japan, Italy, Greece, I think. Those places do get a lot of those. They all sound so nice to live, and then you hear stuff like this, right? I don't know. kind of spooky. I'm sure there's parts of the country that get it a lot less though. Volcano there was pretty active at the time. It kept making earthquakes, so she was feeling them a lot. Oh, she got used to them, right? She didn't even realize. Yeah, if it's a small earthquake, it doesn't really matter, right? As long as it doesn't actually damage anything. It's like, whoa. Just like surprising, but once it's more than that, it starts getting spooky. Those guys look almost like team bees. Look how close they are to each other. But it can't be team bees. There's no team bees on this patch. Oh, are they gonna get the deer? Do I want to steal the deer? Not really. Because it's 3, I'm gonna have to fight through them and our bow is in a low condition. Let's just keep going. 2011 earthquake tsunami in Japan was another special interest of yours. You spent years obsessing over it. Oh, that was you were still like in school, right? You were still a kid. Were you obsessing over it because you were like scared of it, or just kind of in awe? Yeah. When I think about it, Central Europe is really freaking safe from natural disasters, right? We get no tsunamis, we get no earthquakes, no volcanoes, we get no... I already forgot what I said. But we get like nothing, no tornadoes, no hurricanes. Really freaking mild here. The downside is that the weather sucks like 7-8 months a year, but... I guess having annoying cold weather for most of the year is better than experiencing a tsunami. Get them here too. The recent bad ones were both in 2020, early 2020. And yeah, Croatia is pretty close to Italy, right? I guess it's not at the center of this volcanic activity, but it's gonna get some every now and then, yeah. Not scared at all. You just love reading about natural disasters. I mean, they are interesting. To be honest, I do kind of get the fascination. I never cared too much about like reading them specifically or something like that. What I always want is like, that's what actually kind of motivates me to travel, right? It doesn't have to be a disaster, but some kind of unusual natural phenomenon. Like, I would love to see that with my own eyes. But, you know, I don't want to travel somewhere where there's gonna be a tsunami. Like, not like that. But, like, whenever... something milder, maybe. When it snows in, like... in Greece, right? Athens covered in snow. Like, that's like, oh my god, I want to see that. Like, that's kind of crazy, right? And it doesn't happen very often. Weird stuff like that. That's pretty intriguing to me.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
You're from Yugoslavia. You like it that way. Like the mild weather, right? Yeah, I mean, what's not to like about mild weather? And like Croatia and Yugoslavian countries in general, they also get the warmer weather overall, right? It's not that bad most of the year there. I guess it doesn't get as cold. Tornadoes in the US are another one. You love them. You're so sad the tropical storm named Sarah didn't become a big and gruesome one. Oh wow. I'm sure there will be another one. I'm sure there will be another option one day. You'll have your comeback. Okay, maybe a really... we're getting a wind change cross that is... No! Oh, why does this game love to troll me like that? We're getting fog now, dude. Like, the second I want to start a fire, literally waiting this whole time, the second I want to start it, the weather has to change. At least we got fog, right? But God, this is like so annoying. I finally get here, I want to start a fire, cook this meat, make some water. No, you get a weather change right now. I'm not using that match. I'm not using it. Screw you, game. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep moving. I will take a couple kilos of meat with me. And we're gonna go to Blick Inlet. There's Joplin 2011 tornado. Summer's the worst when it comes to temperature. Rest of the year is nice. Yeah. I guess in Southern Europe it gets like too hot, right, during summer. I usually handle it well, but then again, at most I visit for a couple weeks. Okay, I think we switch over to TTI now. It's time for our first TTI round. We're gonna be switching around like this back and forth for a bit. So let's do that. Let's change to the current version. I'm gonna need some time for that, so maybe Sarah can do a couple shouties. We'll take a short breaky for a couple minutes.
You are kidding me, game. What is going on? There's no way. I can't get it. It will disappear. Oh my god, that's...
Other like kind of side quest we're doing is, in addition to the 500 days, I also have a goal of reaching 500 wolf kills during this little journey of ours. And so far, we are at 469. That's the sex number with something in front of it.
Subnautica. Oh, what's that? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Oh my gosh.
But since it's... Are you fucking kidding me? Where are you even? Are you... Fuck you. Come on. Go and get me, bitch. Oh shit! Fuck! Fuck! No!
Lite olja så glider det bra. Eller, vänta.
Det är nog gammal den här bilden.
Backa långsamt. Fan, jag glömde spisen på.